1,000 more people every day are going on to disability benefits. That's not sustainable, is it?
Well, what I think we've got to do, Martin, is we have got to look at the real reasons of why the welfare bill is escalating to the extent that it is. When we look at what austerity has done, if you look at over the last sort of 14, 15 years, what we have seen is a kind of triple whammy. We've seen austerity, as I say, politics and policies that by design have made people poorer. Then we've seen a global pandemic where wealth inequality accelerated and exaggerated at an absolutely incredible eye-watering rate. And then what we've still seen is the third thing, is a cost of living crisis. People are becoming poorer, and I'm sure we're going to touch on this later on in our conversation. How do we get a second term? Well, it's quite obvious for me. Let's improve people's living standards. What we've got to do is we've got to look at the real root causes that are destroying society, and that is poverty, low-wage economy, a struggling NHS that has been consistently underfunded, public services that have been decimated. That's the real root cause of the poverty that we face.
OK, the root problem that your government faces is that it doesn't have enough money to do what it wants to do, and it doesn't know where it's going to get the money it needs from, right? I mean, that's a really basic analysis of where your government is. Where do you suggest they get it from? Because they can't afford all these benefits. They know that, and that's what they're saying.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I think that is imperative, because as an ex-small businessman, I was always faced with two options. Number one, do we cut costs? Or number two, do we raise revenues? Now, instead of this relentless race to the bottom that cut after cut after cut ultimately leads to, and a decimated society, what we've got to do is let's have a look at how we raise revenues. Now, one of the things that I have talked about extensively in my first nearly year now as a parliamentarian has been the introduction of a 2% annual wealth tax on multimillionaires with assets of over £10 million. Now, what that would generate is that would generate in the region of £24 billion per annum. Now, that is real Labour Party policies, in my opinion, of trying to equalise society through redistribution of wealth and power.